The past does not equal the future. If you do what you've always done, you'll always get what you've always got. Your life is what you make of it. You are responsible for your own happiness. Where focus goes, energy flows. You shouldn't worry about what others say or think about you, or at least not let it determine your decisions. You can control your emotions. Believe you can, and you're halfway there. Do you believe it? Do you really believe that? Think about that for a minute. Your life is what you make of it. Really? Is that a truth? You're responsible for your own happiness. I thought others could make you happy. Do you believe that? Where focus goes, energy flows. So what I focus on, I give my energy to. Do you believe that? Do you think that's a truth? I've been looking at these quotes and thinking, I wonder what you guys think. Do you buy into all that stuff? I do. Absolutely 100%. Everything I just read to you, I'm fully behind 100%. There is a little deviation in the whole don't care what other people think about you. You got to clarify that a little bit. But let me go through these again with a different tone, because I want you to think about it. And I'm asking you today, what do you believe? Because what you believe becomes your reality. Do you believe that? Let's talk for a minute about illness, pain, success, and failure. Pretty much anything across the board that's in your life. Happiness, misery, anxiety, terrible relationships. Are you responsible for any of it? Yeah, you're responsible for all of it. I'm not bashing on you, and I'm not trying to make you feel bad. What I'm doing is I'm trying to wake you up, and I'm not talking about the whole woke society crap. That's not what we're talking about. When I mean wake you up, I want you to clear your eyes a little bit and see clearly more of the responsibility that you actually play in your own happiness, in your own life, in your own success, in your own failures. Things that are happening around you, to you, by you, through you, because of you, are definitely because of you. Even the good stuff, even the bad stuff. I know you don't want to take responsibility for some of those things, but realistically, if you don't take responsibility for the things that occur in your life and things that are happening around you, you feel are happening to you, you're a victim. And if you're a victim, and if you believe that you're a victim, you're out of nothing within you have no control. You never know what's going to happen or when it's going to happen, because that's the victim mentality. Oh, it's happening to me. It's going to happen to me. I know I'm going to die. Just wait. Absolutely. We all do. But that's not what we live for. At least not me. I can't tell you what to live for, but I can point this out to you. You are responsible for all of it. Once you take responsibility for it, you're in control. And you can start to make changes that matter. And this is what's fun. I had a couple of appointments over the last couple of weeks. Within a week's time frame from now, that pointed out to me that we sometimes put upon others the greatness we are searching for. What I mean by that, and this is me, you've heard me say it before, when I start looking for that moment where I can perfect my own life, I can perfect my person, one of the first things I do is I start looking outwardly at the people around me and pointing out their imperfections. Not so much anymore. I'm getting a lot better at it, but boy, I used to do it a lot. And bless their hearts. The people I love got it the most. So let me say that again. We put upon others the greatness we expect from ourselves. And that expectation sometimes leads to disappointment. Well, why are we doing that to others? Why not do it ourselves? The expectations of greatness we place upon ourselves. Now, we can change the word from expectations to raising our standards. We raise our own standards. We don't have to raise the standards of others, even our children. You don't try to raise their standards for them. You raise your standards and lead by example. A leader can only go and teach people to go and take people where they've been before, where the leader's been before. A teacher can point the way. A leader will lead because they've been there before. Does that make sense? Good. So all of these quotes that I just gave you, I just pulled them at random from some of my favorite people and some of my favorite little things online here. And I want you to understand that once you take responsibility for your life, once you take responsibility for your emotions, your happiness, which is an emotion, your health, things will start to change dramatically for the better. That's what I want for you. That's what I want for myself. Do you want it for yourself? Let's take a simple problem, and I'm not going to stay in here long because I know that you guys are busy. Let's take a simple problem, and let's say you have aches and pains on your body. Your back hurts, or your knee hurts, or your elbow hurts, and all you do all day long is whine about it. And I'm not saying it's not real, because God knows I got some issues with my knees. But let's say that it's you continually whine about it, but you don't do anything to fix it. Don't do anything to change it. You don't start thinking in terms of, I'm going to take care of this. This is going to be, and whatever that means. That could mean diet. That could mean exercise. That could mean losing a bunch of weight, which would be diet and exercise if that's what you wanted to do to get the stress off of your knees or off of your back. Mobility, get up and move. Who are you waiting for? Nobody else is going to do that for you. And I know I sound like I'm bitching or preaching at you this morning, but I'm adamant about this. I want you to believe. I want you to believe in yourself. I want you to believe that's possible. I want you to let go of all the crap that's weighing you down. Can you do it all at once? Maybe, but I recommend that you at least try one thing at a time. So here's a couple of other quotes I'm going to give to you that I've been having fun with all week. What they mean to you is entirely up to you. I just found them interesting. I've heard them before. They've popped back up. Here we go. A couple quotes for you to play with this week. Hard times make strong people. The quote is strong men, but we'll do people. Strong people make good times. Good times make weak people. Weak people make bad times. Got it. You hear that? Hard times make strong people. That's the truth. We rise from the challenges and the pressure. How? We take responsibility. We are the ones that make the changes. We are the ones that set the standards. Don't let things happen to you. Make them happen for you. And if you find yourself falling back into that trap where things are happening to you, take a minute, remind yourself, no. You get to choose. Making the decision, the correct decision for yourself, takes practice. And I'm going to give you a 3 combination key that I have to learning and mastering anything. Okay, that three combination goes like this. Learn it. That's step 1. Now, when I say learn it, I don't mean just read it or watch it. That's nonsense. Learn it. Dig in and learn as much as you can about whatever you want to learn, okay? Number 2, apply it. Apply it immediately. Put into action the things that you've just learned. So if you're learning right now that you're responsible for your own happiness and you're thinking, oh, that's crazy, learn about your happiness. What makes you happy? What is happiness? What is it around you that's making you unhappy? What could you change? So that's what you've learned. Now apply it. Make those changes. And step number 3, teach it or share it. Once you start sharing what you know, what you learn, what you're applying with other people. I'm not saying become a master and say you're a master. God knows I got a bunch of those YouTube black belts out there. But if you're sharing it, look at, this is what I'm working on. This is what I'm finding out about me. This is what I'm finding about. And they ask questions. Well, what about this? It causes you to think deeper. And it goes back to step 1 when it comes to learning. Then you reapply and you learn about them. You learn about yourself and you master what it is you want to learn. That's the 3 key process. And if today is you're responsible for your own happiness, you're responsible for your own health, you're responsible for your own life, you're in control. If you're just learning that, apply one simple step today and move forward. All right, the other quote I got for you, this one's fun. The first quote, by the way, was G. Michael Hoff, I think, a post-apocalyptic novel about the hard times. This one I found amusing because of martial artists who refuse to learn. Ego is the anesthesia that deadens the pain to stupidity. Ego is the anesthesia that deadens the pain of stupidity. I think it's how the quote actually goes. Think about that one. And today, let go of your ego. Take responsibility for your life. My 4 main keys to life up here in happiness: raise your standards, know your outcome, take action, and enjoy life. Got it? Good. All right, I'll talk to you later. Until next time, on your mark, get set, grow.